I just came upstairs and look what I found. Ooh. You made yourself nice and comfy. Watching Elmo eating a pretzel bun. Good morning. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 5. Welcome to another episode of the Mareathon. Life's not a sprint, it's a marathon. Lace up and subscribe to my channel by clicking that subscribe button below. There's also a link below for the Facebook group. And we're at the radio station, obviously today. And I have just nuked myself a cup of water to make myself a mug of tea this morning. Because I just woke up feeling not great, so I didn't make coffee, but then as I was getting here, I was like, should have made coffee. Good story. So, and there's a perfectly good Keurig here, but no K-cups. Look at that this morning. So pretty. So I decided to just lean into my third day hair that I never did anything with and curled it back from the radio station. And today I am, in about a half hour, going to a middle school. I've been asked to talk to a group of, I think, grade 8 girls about self-esteem. So we're gonna do, not a vision board, but like, I've asked for magazines and scissors and pins and the boards so that we can be doing something, because I feel like it's better to be doing something with your hands than to just be like staring at each other for an hour. So I'm gonna ask them to put pictures of things that make them feel good, that they value, and that they see about themselves on the board. And it can only be positive. It can be now, it can be in the future, it can be their adult self, it can be whatever, to really focus on the positive. And it's interesting because I got asked to talk about self-esteem, and it's not something that I really reflect on a lot, but I think I'm just gonna talk about, like, you know, how things were when I was at their age, and how I walked away from friends who were doing things that I wasn't interested in, and if I was labeled a prude or a square or fat or ugly or a loser or a goody two-shoes, I just had to like be okay with that. So I think I'm just gonna talk to them about that, like how I did it. I just really focused on friends who represented things that I valued. And I mean, like Shan and Leanne, like you've seen, I've been friends with Shan since I was 10, Leanne since grade 7. And then also like moving towards teachers who lifted me up. Like I definitely had teachers in high school who were fantastic and who like called me out and pushed me, and you know, I'm forever grateful for that. And I think I'm also going to talk about how, like, still, like, if someone on a YouTube video or, like, you know, calls the radio station and tells me to stop laughing because they hate my laugh, or they think my forehead's too big, or my teeth are ugly, or I'm fat, or I'm a bad person, like, you get all the comments. The internet's gross. And I always just think, like, this has nothing to do with me. Like, you must be having a really sad day if you don't want to hear someone laughing. And like, if this is your biggest problem in life, good for you, because I can't imagine being that upset about something. Like, I'll talk to them about, like, you know, tell them about how my dad died when I was 19, and, you know, having like Thomas and then Jeremy passing away, and like still trying to have self-esteem. I think it comes down to just like setting boundaries and knowing like what friends are positive and what friends are not. I've gotten questions from you guys to talk about dealing with friends and like tough people in my grief. I definitely will. I'm not gonna talk about it today. I'm trying to focus on the self-esteem. I'm basically just talking to you to like prep myself for this. So I'm hoping they'll just ask questions, because I don't really want to just blabber on. Like, if it's stuff they don't want to, like, what do you want to know about? Like, what's helped me? I'm all about babes supporting babes. Like, I read this really good quote the other day that was like, really pay attention to the people who don't clap when you succeed. They're not good people in your life. Like, that's not good. I think I'll also talk about how I've always had less friends, but close friends. Like being popular has never been important to me. Having a ton of friends has never been important to me. My camera died and now I'm driving to the school. So hopefully I'm prepared. My hope is that they're just gonna ask questions and that they'll wanna talk. Because it's not about me, it's about them. It's an interesting thing, like self-esteem. I've gone through bouts of it, but to be frank, it's never been something that I've struggled with. So I don't know if that, I mean, I think a huge reason for that is because of my parents and my siblings, because my siblings are so much older than me. I mean, they are. It's just funny to say it that way. So much older than me. Older and wiser. I've never shown you this. These are Thomas's terrible drapes. Like, look, it's like coming out of the wall. And it's just drapes on drapes. And then these are the blinds. Yup. So today, Thomas's Christmas present is new blinds. Would you look at these? Oh my gosh. Amazing. We'll see what Thomas thinks. I think he first wrecked those blinds, like, oh my gosh, as soon as he was old enough to play with them, and then it just was never a priority. But then the curtain rod, as you saw, started coming out of the wall, and I was like, right, I just gotta deal with this. It was way less expensive than I thought it was gonna be, so fingers crossed he just leaves them. Fingers crossed. I'm just gonna have a snack. I'm having a chocolate chip Lara bar and obviously a mandarin. Just like wondering, can you overdose on mandarins? Asking for a friend. Just finishing editing my vlog for tonight, and then I gotta do groceries because I've been putting it off for like, can't remember last time I did a big grocery shop. It's time. I'm home from doing groceries and Thomas will be home in about 10 minutes. So I thought I would tell you what today's giveaway is. So every other day in Vlogmas, I am doing a giveaway. It is the 12 days of giveaways celebrating my 6th year of doing Vlogmas. And it's stuff that I love. So it's like Mare's favorite things instead of Oprah's favorite things. I hope that you have entered the first 2 giveaways. I'm basically gonna give it a week so that people have time to watch the video, comment, and enter, and then I'm gonna close it and announce the winner. So today is gonna be a little bit different. I think I'm gonna mix up how you enter to win instead of just commenting on every video. So today is gonna be an Instagram entry, and I just went to my favorite little record store in town. It's called the Groove Yard, and I went and picked up 6 of my favorite albums of this year. So I'm gonna give away 3 today and then 3 in another video. And it just so happens that they're all female artists. So one is Pink's Beautiful Trauma. I love this album. It's been so many years since Pink had an album out, and this is fantastic. So there's that one. Also, we've got Miley Cyrus's Younger Now. I love Miley. I love this album. This one to me is like the perfect album to have on like in the background when you're cooking or you're working. This is just gold. And then we have the latest one from Kelly Clarkson, which is called The Meaning of Life. I mean, if that cover isn't fierce, I don't know what is. I have always been a Kelly Clarkson fan, but this one is like her first album since her contract with American Idol ended. So it's more soul, it's a little more like raw and grown up. I don't know, I love it. So this is the giveaway for today. We've got Pink, Miley Cyrus, and Kelly Clarkson, these 3 CDs. All you need to do is go to my Instagram, which is just at Redhead Mare, and you'll see the photo that represents this video. It'll be Vlogmas Day 5, and comment below, and I'd like you to tag one of your girlfriends. Like, it's woman power, girl power, so I want you to tag one of them in the comment. And that's all you have to do. So it's all about babes supporting babes, which you know I am a huge proponent of, and that's all I want you to do is just tag one of your girlfriends or just tag a woman you admire, tag one of these women, and you'll be entered to win these 3 CDs. So this is gonna be like 1 prize. And then I have 3 more to give away in another video, different ones. So, ta-da, hurrah, ta-da, hurrah. I'm gonna put my groceries away and make dinner. It's crazy, I actually planned out like 5 meals and my grocery cart was so empty. I said to a marathoner, Leslie, who works at IGA, I was like, this doesn't seem right for 5 dinners. She's like, oh, you always make something. I'm like, mm-hmm. Then I said to her, my pantry's full. She's like, oh, I've seen your pantry. I'm like, oh yeah, right, mm-hmm. You've all seen inside my pantry. Okay, time to make dinner. Okay, here's what we have going for dinner. I was craving one of these like iceberg lettuce bag salads. So I have that with some alfalfa on top. And then this is the pasta that I've been raving about forever. So we're having this. And then this is my little concoction. I'm gonna use this sauce, the sweet basil marinara. And then I'm gonna add some hemp for protein, some hemp hearts. This is my parm that I love, the Earth Island. I bought capers, which I've never actually bought, but I love getting them on pasta in restaurants. And then some pine nuts. So that's what I'm gonna make my pasta out of tonight. We take a moment to appreciate the festive bowl. I love it. This is what it looks like. It doesn't look like much because it's just like slopped in there, but trust me, it looks like it's going to be delicious. I have no idea what just happened, but I just had the biggest breakdown. Like, crying where you can't breathe, where you're screaming but no sound comes out. Like, oh. It's still just unbelievable. Yeah, just feels heavy. His absence feels very present. I don't know if that makes sense. It feels very present. Like nothing set me off, just... Yeah, Saturday marks 6 months. I don't know what it is, it just feels... a Vlogmas unlike anyone else's Vlogmas, that's for sure. So many thoughts, but we have every day together, so I'm gonna save them. Thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.